महागणाधिपतये नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आसनार्थे पुष्पदलानि च समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशाय नमः। पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि। अर्घ्यमाचमनीयं शरीरे स्नानं समर्पयामि। स्नानानन्तरमिदमाचमनीयं समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशाय नमः। अर्चना। ओम सोमो कांडात् पुरोहन्तीति मंत्रेण दुर्वांकुरान् समर्पयामि। ओम सोमुखाय नमः। ओम एकदन्ताय नमः। ओम कपिलाय नमः। ओम गजकर्णकाय नमः। ओम लंबोदराय नमः। ओम विकटाय नमः। ओम विनायकाय नमः। ओम धूम्रकेतवे नमः। ओम गणाध्यक्षाय नमः। ओम फालचंद्राय नमः। ओम गजाननाय नमः। ओम वक्रतुंडाय नमः। ओम हेरंभाय नमः। ओम स्कंदपूर्वजाय नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः। भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः। स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः। स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः। स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः। स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। दीपं दर्शयामि। नैवेद्यम्। ओम प्राणे स्वाहा पाने स्वाहा व्याने स्वाहा उदाने स्वाहा समाने स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ब्रह्मणमात्मा सर्वमहानिवेद्यं समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशाय नमः। इलालवङ्गकर्पूरताम्बूलानि च समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशप्रार्थना। ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। मूषिकवाहनमोदकहस्ते चामरकर्णविलम्बितसूत्र वामनरूपमहेश्वरपुत्र विघ्नविनायकपाद नमस्ते। गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। अथ श्रीगणेश पंचरत्नस्तोत्रम्। मुदाकरात् मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् न ते तरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्झरं नताधिकापदुधरम् सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं दरेतरोदरं वरं वरे भवक्रमाक्षरम् कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनार्तिमार्जनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणम् प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनम् हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमाधरेण योन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरम् अरोगितां दोषतां सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतां समाहितायुरष्टभूतिमभ्यपैति सोचिरात्। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। वेदोक्तमन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि। बोलिए गणेश भगवान की जय। श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती पूजन। हस्ते पुष्पमादाय श्री दुर्गा देवी ध्यान। ओम विद्युद्दाम समप्रभां मृगपतिस्कन्धस्थिता भीषणां कन्याभिकरवालकेतविलसत् थस्ताभिरासेवितां हस्ते चक्रगदे शिखेत विशिखां श्चापं गुणं तर्जनीं बिभ्राणामनलात्मकां शशिधरां दुर्गां त्रिनेत्रां भजे। श्री जगदम्बा दुर्गा देवी नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। महालक्ष्मी देवी ध्यान। ओम हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावह। महालक्ष्मी नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। श्री महासरस्वती देवी ध्यान। ओ मेधा देवी च शमाना नागात् विश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्यमाना। महासरस्वत्यै नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। ओम जातवेदसे स्वनवामसो ममराति यतो निरहाति वेदः स नः पर्षदति दुर्गानि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुन्दुरतात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये स्वतरसे नमः अर्चना ॐ दुर्गायै नमः ॐ माहेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ शिवप्रियायै नमः ॐ मन्दारवासिन्यै नमः ॐ अर्कायै नमः ॐ गिरिसुतायै नमः ॐ धात्र्यै नमः ॐ महादेवप्रियायै नमः नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि ॐ महालक्ष्म्यै नमः ॐ श्रीदेव्यै नमः ॐ रमायै नमः ॐ विष्णुवल्लभायै नमः ॐ धनप्रदायिन्यै नमः ॐ कमलवासिन्यै नमः ॐ क्रियाशक्त्यै नमः श्रीमहालक्ष्म्यै नमो नमः नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि ॐ महासरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ वाग्देव्यै नमः ॐ वीणाधारिण्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्मपत्न्यै नमः ॐ ज्ञानप्रदायिन्यै नमः ॐ यशप्रदायिन्यै नमः ॐ चतुरानन्दवल्लभायै नमः ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमो नमः नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि धूपदीपनैवेद्यम् ॐ सनः परशरति दुर्गानि विश्वाक्षामद्देवति दुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमीद्यो अध्वरेषु सनच्च होता नव्यस्य सत्सि स्वाञ्चा अग्निं तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमाय जस्वा गोभिर्जुष्टमयजोनिषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमविसंवसानो वैष्णवीन् लोक इहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् श्री दुर्गा देव्यै नमः श्री महालक्ष्म्यै नमः श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः नैवेद्यम् ॐ प्राणे स्वाहा पने स्वाहा व्याने स्वाहा दाने स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ब्रह्मणिमात्मा सर्वं महानैवेद्यं समर्पयामि सकलाराधनैः सुवर्चितम् अथ सिद्धकुंजिका स्तोत्रम together we shall chant kunjika stotram seeking the blessings of Mataji. Om Shiva Uvacha
शृणुदेवी प्रवक्ष्यामि कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मन्त्रप्रभावेन चण्डीजापशुभो भवेत् न कवचं नार्गला स्तोत्रं कीलकं न रहस्यकं न सूक्तं नापि ध्यानं च न न्यासो न च वार्चनं कुञ्जिका पाठमात्रेण दुर्गा पाठफलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्लभं गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन स्वयोनिरेव पार्वती मारणं मोहनं वश्यं स्तम्भन उच्चाटनाधिकं पातमात्रेण संसिध्येत कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमम् अथ मन्त्रः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ग्लौं हूं क्लीं
जुंसः ज्वालय ज्वालय ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ज्वलहं सं लं क्षं फट् स्वाहा इति मन्त्रः। नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्यै नमस्ते मधुमर्दिने नमः कैटभहारिण्यै नमस्ते महिषार्दिने नमस्ते शुम्भहन्त्रै च निशुम्भासुरघातिने जागृतं हि महादेवी जपं सिद्धं कुरुष्व मे ऐंकारी सृष्टिरूपायै ह्रीं काली प्रतिपालिका क्लीं कारिकामरूपिण्यै बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तु ते चामुण्डा चण्डघाती च यैकारी वरदायिनी विच्चे चाभयदा नित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणी धां धीं धूं दुर्जते पत्नीं वां वीं वुं वागलीश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी शां शिं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं हुं हुंकाररूपिण्यै जं 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 जम्भनाधिनि भ्रां ह्रीं भ्रूं भैरवी भद्रे भवान्यै ते नमो नमः अं कं चं टं तं पं यं शं विं दुं ऐं विं हं क्षं धिजाग्रं त्रोतय त्रोतयरिप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां पिं पुं पार्वती पूर्ण खां किं कुं केचरी तथा सां सिं सुं सप्तशती दिव्य मंत्र सिद्धिं कुरुष्व मे इदं तु कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं मंत्र जागार्ति हेतवे अभक्तेनैव दातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वती यस्तु कुञ्जिकया देवी हीनां सप्तशतीं पठेत् न तस्य जायते सिद्धिररण्ये रोदनं यथा इति श्री रुद्रयामले गौरी तंत्रे शिव पार्वती संवादे कुंजिका स्तोत्रम संपूर्णम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जयकारा शेरवालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। जगदम्बायै नमो नमः। श्री रामचंद्राय नमः। ओम रामचंद्राय नमो नमः। Next with the puja to Shri Ram, Hanuman ji, Radha Krishna Bhagavan together. Ata dhyanam. Vaidehi sahitam suradrumatale Haime mahamandape Madhye pushpakamasane Manimaye Virasane samsthitam Agre vachayati pravanjana sute Tattvam munibhya param Vyakhyantam bharatadibhi paribhritam Ramam bhaje shyamalam Shri Sita Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna Hanumat Samet Shri Ramachandraya Namaha Shri Hanumate Namaha Dhyayami Avahayami Shri Hanumadhyanam Om Ulanghya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yah Shokavahin Janakatmajaya Adayate Nevadaraha Lankam Namamitam Pranjalira Janeyam Shri Hanumate Namaha Dhyayami Avahayami Panchamukhi Hanumate Namaha Veera Hanumarasraya Namo Namaha Shri Radha Krishna Dhyanam
ॐ करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तौ वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटे शयानं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि। बालमुकुन्दाय नमः। राधा कृष्णभ्यां नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। ॐ कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमाह्निकम् उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमलाकान्त त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु। श्री वेंकटेशाय नमः। श्री सत्यनारायणाय नमः। बालकृष्णाय नमः। श्री चक्रदेवे नमो नमः। सालिग्रामदेवाय नमो नमः। अथ पाद्यम् ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् सभूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं उतामृतत्वशेषानः यदन्येनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अथो जायागिश्च पुरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्ध्व उदयत्पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः अर्चना। ॐ रामाय नमः। ॐ रघुनाथाय नमः। ॐ नाथाय नमः। ॐ सीतापतये नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ दशरथनन्दनाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ जानकीवल्लभाय नमः। ॐ सीतादेवी नमः। ॐ लक्ष्मणाय नमः। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमो नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। बालरामचन्द्राय नमः। श्री हनुमदर्चना। ॐ हं हनुमते नमः। ॐ रामदूताय नमः। ॐ रामभक्ताय नमः। ॐ आञ्जनेयाय नमः। ॐ महाबलपराक्रमाय नमः। ॐ लङ्काविध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ वीरवीराय नमः। ॐ अतिवीराय नमः। ॐ श्रीरामदूताय नमो नमः। पंचमुखी हनुमते नमः। रामचंद्रमूर्ते नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ॐ कृष्णाय नमः। ॐ वासुदेवाय नमः। ॐ कमलानाथाय नमः। ॐ श्रीधराय नमः। ॐ वैकुंठाय नमः। ॐ दामोदराय नमः। ॐ ऋषिकेशाय नमः। ॐ पद्मनाभाय नमः। श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। राधादेवे नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ॐ वेंकटेशाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ गोविन्दाय नमः। ॐ बालकृष्णाय नमः। ॐ सत्यनारायणाय नमः। ॐ सालिग्रामदेवाय नमः। ॐ श्रीचक्रदेवे नमो नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। धूपदीपनैवेद्यं ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत्। बाहुराजन्यकृतः पूरुतरस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्भ्यागं शूद्रो अजायत सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमो नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि दीपं च दर्शयामि। श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। जय 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 है हनुमान। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। सर्वं महानैवेद्यं समर्पयामि। रामदूताय नमः। हनुमते नमः। राधा कृष्णभ्या नमः। प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी। प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी। मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए। It's a beautiful prayer to Hanuman ji. We chant it just one verse every Sunday. We ask Hanuman ji, ये तो मेरी प्रार्थना है. It's my humble request of you, Hanuman ji. मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए. जो लोग हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं, those who don't know Hindi, I'll just give you a quick meaning so you understand what we're saying. We ask of you, Hanumanji, kindly place your hands upon my head. That's what you're saying in this prayer. मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए. प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी. मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए. Why we want him to touch our heads? राम सीता का दर्शन करा के मुझे. ओ हनुमान जी, bless us with the darshan of भगवान श्री राम and सीता देवी. राम सीता का दर्शन करा के मुझे. मेरे सपने को साकार कर दीजिए. ये तो हमारे सपना है. This is our dream. Please make our dream a reality, and that is bless us with the darshan of Prabhu Shri Ram and Sita Devi. मेरे सपने को साकार कर दीजिए. प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी. मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए. श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः. हम सब श्री हनुमान चालीसा गाएंगे. All of us will sing हनुमान चालीसा together. रामदूत कृपा सिंधो मत कार्यम साधय प्रभु. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी. बरनौ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फल चारि. बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मुहि हारहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तेहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल गुनी अति चातुर। राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया। राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा। विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुमरो यश गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकय कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जल दिलांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आए महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा इनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। मेरे प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलिए पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। नमस्कारम्। ओम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष रक्ष हनुमत। रक्ष रक्ष श्री रामचंद्र रक्ष रक्ष श्री कृष्णचंद्र। अनंत कोटि वृक्ष नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि। ओम अथ शिव पूजन। अब भगवान शिव जी की पूजा होगी। नेक्स्ट विल पूजा तो भगवान शिव जी। ओम नमः शिवाय देवाय सच्चिदानंद मूर्ते नमो वेदांत वेद्याय योगीनां गुरवे नमः। योगीनां गुरवे नमः। श्री सांब सदा शिवाय नमो नमः। ईशानाय नमो नमः। पशुपतेर्नमो नमः। उग्राय नमो नमः। भीमाय नमः। We'll touch the different parts of our body, transforming our bodies into a mandir. We start by touching our head first, and then you'll follow afterwards. ओम अस्य श्री रुद्राध्याय प्रश्न महामंत्रस्य अघोर ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः संकर्षण मूर्ति स्वरूपो योऽसावादित्य परम पुरुषस्य एष रुद्रो देवता। ओं नमः शिवायेति बीजं शिवतरायेति शक्तिः महादेवायेति कीलकं श्री सांब सदाशिव प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः। ओम अग्निहोत्रात्मने अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओम दर्श पूर्णमासात्मने भ्यां नमः। ओम चातुर्मास्यात्मने मध्यमाभ्यां नमः। ओम निरूढ़ पशुबंधात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः। ओम ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः। ओम करतल करपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओम अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः। ओम दर्श पूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा। ओम चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट्। ओम निरूढ़ पशुबंधात्मने कवचायहम्। ओम ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषत्। सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फट्। भूर्भुवः स्वरोमिति ऋग्बन्धः। हाथ जोड़िए। ध्यान। ओम आपातालनभस्थलान्त भुवन ब्रह्मांडमा विस्फुरत् ज्योतिस्फाति कलिंगमौलिविलसत्पूर्णेन्दुवान्ता मृतैः अस्तोकाप्लुतमेकमीशमनिशं रुद्रानुवाकान् जपन् ध्याये दीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपरं विप्रोऽभिषिञ्चेच्छिवम्। ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहा भसितहिमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः कंठे कालाकपर्दा कलितशशिकला चण्डको दण्डहस्ताः। तरक्षा रुद्राक्षमाला प्रकटितविभवा शाम्भवा मूर्तिभेदाः। रुद्रा श्रीरुद्रसूक्तप्रकटितविभवा नः प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम्। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ओम श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। ओम शंच मे मयश्च मे प्रियंच मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रं च मे श्रेयश्च मे वशश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणं च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वं च मे संवित् च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सोश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरं च मे लयश्च मरुतं च मे अमृतं च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे नमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुगं च मे शयनं च मे सुषा च मे सुरिनं च मे ओम शांति शांति शांति. Please come for Abhishek, everyone. You come in a line, please. नमो भगवते रुद्राय. ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवतोते शवे नमः. नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यां तते नमः. या तैष शिवतमा शिवं बभूवते दनुः. शिवा शरव्या या तव तया नो रुद्रमृडया. या ते रुद्र शिवा तनूर्घोरा पापकाशिनी. तया नस्तनुवाशन्तमया गिरिशन्ता विचाकशीः. यामीशं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे. शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुरु माहिगं शिव पुरुषं जगत्. शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छावदामसि. यथा न सर्वमिज्जगत् यक्ष्मगं सुमना सर्पति नीलग्रीव विलोहितः. उतैनं गोपादृशन् अदृशन् आर्यः. उतैनं विश्वभूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयातिनः. नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुषे. अथो ये यस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः. प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोराट्नियोर्जां. याश्च ते हस्तैषवपराता भगवो वप. अवतत्य धनुस्त्वगं सहस्राक्ष सतेषुधे. निशील्य शल्याणामुखा शिवो न सुमन भव. विजन्दनोक्कपर्दिन विशल्यो वाणवागमुता. अनेसन्नस्येषवा आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः. याते हेतिर्मीरुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते दनुः. तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज. नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय दृष्णवे. उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने. परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः. अथो यैषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितं. शम्भवे नमः. नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः. हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये. हर हर महादेव. हम सब लिंगाष्टकम गाएंगे while we do अभिषेक. We continue लिंगाष्टकम. ओम नमः शिवाय. श्री सांब सदा शिव बहुत ऊंचा है, इसको कम करना. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ब्रह्म मुरारी सुरार्चित लिंगं. निर्मल भासित शोभित लिंगं. जन्म च दुःख विनाशन लिंगं. तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिव. गाये. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 नमः शिवाय. देव मुनि शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय सर्वसुगन्धि सुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धन कारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुर वन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 नाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 कुङ्कुमचन्दन लेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहार सुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपाप विनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 देवगणार्चित सेवितलिङ्गं भावर भक्ति भीरे वचलिङ्गं दिनकर कोटि प्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्र विनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय सुरगुर सुरवर पूजितलिङ्गं सुरवन पुष्प सदार्चितलिङ्गं परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय लिङ्गाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव।
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya. Rameshwara, Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya. Rameshwara, Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya. Jatarara, Shiva Jatarara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya. Jatarara, Shiva Jatarara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
वरदे 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 वीणवादिनी वरदे 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 वीणवादिनी वरदे सरस्वती भी है महालक्ष्मी तू है सरस्वती भी है महालक्ष्मी तू है महाकाली भी है हम बच्चों को वरदे 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 वीणवादिनी वरदे 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 वीणवादिनी वरदे 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 वीणवादिनी वरदे जय माँ 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 जय माँ
श्री जगदम्बायै नमो नमः। नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि। श्री राम जय राम सब गाएंगे। श्री राम जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय 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 राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम गाइए श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम। रामचंद्राय नमः हनुमते नमः श्री कृष्णाय नमः। अत प्रार्थना वी कंटेम्पलेट भगवान श्री राम, भगवान कृष्ण और इष्ट देवता। ओम कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। राधा कृष्ण भ्या नमः। सबको राम राम। आदि जी प्रसाद चढ़ा दो। श्री हनुमते नमो नमः। So Bhaktajano, for the past weeks we've been studying Ramcharitamanas. Today we'll look at a few verses from Bhagavad Gita. And our topic is, what's the goal of human life? We have many things we want to accomplish in this life. From the time at the birth of the child starts to go to school, the child has some desires. I want this, I want that, I want that. The child becomes a youth, 16, 17, child wants to drive, wants to have driver's license, wants to have a car. Child wants to have a career. We have all gone through this. Those are old like me and a little older. We've gone through this process already in life. So what we find in life, it's a life of becoming. Nothing is wrong with that. We're just looking at life from a different angle this morning on the spiritual path. While we acquire all of these things, which are very important for us to live a comfortable life, there is one goal in human life you should never forget. That is why it's so important for us to introduce our children from very tender age. Introduce them to Bhagavad Gita, to spiritual knowledge. What do we find? That our focus is only on material things. Again, please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Material things are important, but they're not the be-all and end-all. Ask any person who are a little older, in their 60s and 70s, they will tell you that wealth is important. And the strange thing is that when we were young, we do 4 or 5 jobs sometimes, 3, 4 jobs just to acquire wealth. And then when the body ages, the body aches. After 50, 60, you start feeling pain, my friends. You can't do the things that you were doing when you were younger. And sometimes all that money that we work so hard to acquire, sad to know we have to use it to pay hospital bills. We have to use it for medication. Ant mein kya milega? Kya mila aapne? What did we really gain in the end of life? So what is the goal of human life? Is to discover who you are. You see, there's only one dharma, that is Vedic dharma. That's why it's not called religion. Right? This whole spiritual process is for us to discover there's something divine about you. Your swabhava is divya. Your nature is divine. Of course, this physical body is within space and time. It has a birth, it will come to an end. It will age. We can't stop that. But you, your core being, you as Atma, as a conscious being, you're beyond birth and death. You're beyond pain and suffering. You're beyond old age. So while we're acquiring material things in life, let us also put some focus into understanding who you are. When we discover who we are on this path of self-discovery, you don't have to become anything. That's a strange thing. What do we find? In the name of religion and the name of God, you have to become this. You have to become the follower of a certain sect before you accept it. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how kind you are, how loving you are, how sincere you are in your effort. If you do not belong to a certain sect, that's it. God hates you. What we find in certain traditions, God hates you if you don't follow certain things. What the Vedas and Upanishads said, you are divine. Doesn't matter your race, your religion, whether you believe or not. As a matter of fact, it is good to be skeptical at the beginning of the spiritual path. Question everything. You must ask questions. There's nothing for you to swallow. Swallow meaning to brainwash you and accept it as it is, don't question. That is not what Vedic Dharma is all about. You only learn by asking questions. So have doubts in the beginning. You must have doubts. So we just have to discover you are that Thomas, you're that Atma already. You're essentially God that is endowed with a limited form. You're Ishvara, you're Atma. So you just have to discover who you are, find who you are. You don't have to become anything. You don't have to become, you don't have to stamp your forehead or give you a certain badge you belong to a certain group, a certain religion, a certain philosophy. No. That is what is called Sanatana. This ancient spiritual way of life. So you just have to dive deep within to find who you are. So in the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, the very last verse, the 55th verse of the last of the 11th chapter, Bhagavan tells us, as a spiritual aspirant, if your goal is self-discovery, to discover who you are, 2 things you must do, and 2 things you must not do. We don't have commandments in Sanatana Dharma. You don't have commandments. We know what is right and what is wrong. That is built-in knowledge already. If you didn't know what is right and what is wrong, then there will be a defect in creation. And creation is perfect. That knowledge is built in. Why? Because hamare paas buddhi hai. We have intelligence. We can understand what is right and what is wrong. So there is no need for commandments. But Bhagavan prepares us for the 12th chapter, which deals with devotion, Bhakti Yoga. So in preparation for the 12th chapter, Bhagavan tells us what we ought to do, what we ought not to do. So let's look at this verse, please. And then we look at the meaning and we'll continue. Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Mat Karma Krit Mat Paramo Mat Bhaktah Sangha Varjitah Nirvair Sarva Bhuteshu Sa Yasa Mameti Pandavah Nirvair Sarva Bhuteshu Yasa Mameti Pandavah. So Bhagavan spoke to Arjuna, and again, while he's speaking to Arjuna, he's speaking to humanity. Because as you know, this message was given on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna did not understand his duty, so Bhagavan had to make it abundantly clear to him. What we ought to do, mat karma krit. A devotee or a bhakta should perform all actions for Bhagavan. We get up in the morning, we prepare for work, we take a bath, we prepare. Tell yourself that although we're going to work, you may be working for someone else. And most of us have jobs, we're working for someone else. Nothing is wrong with that. But as you prepare yourself for work, tell yourself what you're doing today is dedicated to Bhagavan. Krishna, as I go to work, Ramachandra, hey Hanumanji, as I go to work today, I prepare myself. Everything I do at work, it is done as service to you. Just think for a moment. Imagine we think like this. Everything we do within 24 hours is dedicated to Bhagavan. There is no space for the ego that I do it and only me can do it and everybody should follow me. When it's done for Bhagavan, it's done with humility, my friends. It becomes an act of offering. So whatever your job may be, there's dignity in every job. When you start today, prepare yourself, Prabhu. I'm taking a bath and putting on my clothes today. I'll have breakfast. I'll leave for work today. If there's traffic, I wouldn't be stressed out. I'll sing Hanuman Chalisa and I'll face the traffic. I'll wait for the bus. It doesn't matter how cold is it. I'm going to serve you today. With that frame of mind, eventually humility will come in the mind. And when there is humility, devotion comes along with humility. So mat karma krit. Everything you do for Bhagavan. Mat paramaha. And as you perform actions for Bhagavan, surrender. Meaning, let us tell ourselves that Bhagavan works through you and I. We are instruments in the hands of Bhagavan. Again, when we put ourselves in such a situation, none of these negative tendencies will come in the mind. The moment they come, no, I'm only an instrument in the hand of Bhagavan. I am a servant of Bhagavan. I serve Bhagavan through my work. Everything that I do, it is done for Bhagavan, in the name of Bhagavan. Life will be so stress-free. There's no need to worry. With this kind of thing, there's no competition in life. We all want to compete. We'll compete how cool a person I am, how strong I am, how pretty I am, how handsome I am, how so popular I am. Or we fail to realize all these things we'll have to leave them and go one day. They can't go with you. So perform actions, mat karma krit, perform actions for Bhagavan and surrender to Bhagavan. That's what we ought to do. The next two that we should avoid, Sangha Varjita. This one is difficult. Try not to be attached. It's hard, but we have to start somewhere. Try not to be attached to the things that we possess, our gadgets, our homes. They're there is Bhagavan's kripa, and we earn that through our karma in previous life and our hard effort. Put our good effort in this life, we acquire certain things. But you're not those things. They provide some comfort for us, yes, and we need them. But we should slowly try to detach ourselves, because anything that we are attached to will be a source of pain. Take an example. You're attached to your phone, all of us, me too. You lose your phone and you can't find your phone for 15 minutes. How miserable we become. Isn't that true? Where's my phone? I can't find this. Like the world is coming to an end. Just you can't find your phone. The world is coming to an end. We are attached to people in our lives. And again, these are all general statements. Love your spouse, love your parents, love your children. Don't be attached to them. Love them for who they are. What do we find? In today's society, when we love someone, we lay claim on that person. This person must do things to please us. And that's the beginning of a lot of problems. That is the cause of a lot of divorce. So many broken marriages in today's society. A lot of people divorce because of that. I love you because you must do what I say. You must follow everything that I say. So try not to be attached. Slowly. Little things will help us to acquire detachment. So mat karma krit, mat paramaha, sangha varjita, don't be attached, and nirvair sarva bhuteshu. Do not hate any creature. Sometimes in the name of Bhagavan, in the name of religion, religions spew so much hate. Have you been following what's going on in the Middle East and Israel? We're looking at it from a rational point of view. We're just a drishtan observer. There's so much hate. There is so much hate. Not only that, in any situation in life. War going on, there's so much hate. Disagreement, there's so much hate. So much hate. Not only that, if you don't belong to my religion, I hate you. If you don't eat the kinds of food that I eat, I hate you. If you don't look like me, I hate you. If you don't dress like me, I hate you. If you're not cool like me, I hate you. So much hate unnecessarily. Each human being is unique. Your karmas from your previous life that determine not only your last life, but many lives in the past, determine your swabhava. Each human is unique. There's not a person like you upon this earth. You may have a twin brother, twin sister. But each one of you is unique in terms of your raga and dvesha, the things that you like, things that you do not like. Try not to hate anyone. And we should extend that love and compassion not only to humans, but to the entire Brahmand, Bhagavan's creation. Do not hate. It's something easy for us to say, but we all become angry, and anger would lead to hate eventually. So these are the things we should avoid. No attachment, perform actions for Bhagavan. Then also we should have no hate in our heart. So this is preparation for the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. So now at the beginning of the 12th chapter, Arjuna asked a very significant question. And all spiritual aspirants, again, we should question the scripture. Ask questions. That's the only way you'll know. Arjuna had a doubt. He was in the presence of Bhagavan Krishna, who was an incarnation, who was Bhagavan in a physical form. You see, in Vedic Dharma, we worship a personal God and an impersonal God. Personal Ishvara and Brahman impersonal. It is difficult for the average human mind to, it's difficult, I should say, to wrap our minds around this unseen God.
We need a base. You need a symbol. I tell you, Bhagavan is the 5 elements. God is the 5 elements. He is this world. He is space. How do you comprehend that for the average untrained mind? That's why we need to have a symbol. To start, you want to learn a new language, you want to learn Hindi, Sanskrit, English, German. First you start with the alphabet. Then you'll form words. Then you form sentences. Eventually you can have a conversation in that language. In this spiritual language, we start with symbology. Every religion has a symbol. Hindus are being kicked around and tossed around to have many, many gods, many symbols. But look at those people who criticize. Look at them carefully. They're symbols. They're symbol in every religion. Symbol help us is like the ABC to spirituality. But we should not stick at that stage. When we know the ABC, when we know the alphabet, we will start form little words, have little conversation. There will come a time when you use the symbol, when we use the symbol and we have control of our mind, then we do not need the symbol. A person whose mind is fully mature, the whole world becomes his or her puja room. When the mind is mature. If the mind is not mature, sit to meditate, the mind is all over the place. Sit to pray, the mind is all over the place. So Arjuna asks this question at the beginning of the 12th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Om Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yukta Ye Bhakta Swam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha. So Arjuna said, "O Krishna, please tell me, those people who worship you in a physical form, Sagunupasana, and those people who worship you as Brahman, the nameless, formless reality, among those devotees, who is considered to be the best? Those who use a symbol, those who do not use a symbol, which is the best?" There's an age-long debate. Even within Vedic Dharma, we have certain branches, certain sects of Hindus that do not use symbol. Our Arya Samaj brothers and sisters, they don't believe in symbol. But it still follows a Vedic Dharma. Our friends, for example, from the Abrahamic religion, they say they don't believe in any. We say murti, and the English word for murti is a symbol, not a statue. So we don't say statue. We say murti. सब जानते हैं मूर्ति क्या है. Or we say symbol. So they're quite critical, of course. We had encounters with our Jewish friends, our Christian friends, our Muslim friends. And we talk about religion. Oh, you're a Hindu. How many gods you have? How many symbols you have? All of these things. And we encourage them to ask questions. You see, no one book, when you're spiritual, no one book can tell you what Bhagavan is all about. My Bhagavan is not limited to any scripture. No one book can tell you that this is all be all and end all about Bhagavan. All scriptures have ways of describing Bhagavan. If we do not think like this, then we fight in the name of Bhagavan. Fight in the name of God. This has been going on for the past 2,000 something years. Where I say, this is my understanding of God. No, your understanding of God is wrong. The other one, no, yours is wrong. So between all of them who are fighting, someone has to be right and someone has to be wrong. But our job is not to point out which is right and which is wrong. When you're spiritual, I see truth in all these scriptures. But it takes a mature mind to think this way, my friends. If not, like you look, I'll give you this example. It may sound a little harsh, but it will give you the point, come to the point. In certain countries, when they have a horse cart, the horse is blindfolded like that. So the horse is not distracted by other things, so the horse will focus where he or she is going on the road. We behave like that sometimes when it comes to religion. I'm focused only on mine, and this is the only one. I don't want anything else. No, have yours and respect yours. See what the other person has to say about Bhagavan also. Study their scripture. Do it with an open mind. Don't be critical. Because they also are trying to understand the same Bhagavan that we worship. All of us, different paths, different ways. Imagine if you think like this. Imagine of coming to Mandir this morning, you took 401, you took 407, you took Bailey, you took Highway 2, you took Wesley Road. But our goal was to get here. We got here. Which truth is right, which truth is wrong. When we're spiritual, this is how we think. But for people who are focused on only this way, they're blindfolded from everything else. They need to evolve spiritually. So among these forms, these ways of worship, we use a symbol, those who do not use a symbol, those who worship a personal Bhagavan and impersonal Bhagavan. Which one is better? And the best person to answer this question was Bhagavan Krishna, because, of course, he's the avatar. He has something to say about this question. Let us see what he has to say. This is the second verse of chapter 12. Maya Veshya Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Te Me Yukta Tamamataha. Bhagavan turned to Arjuna and looked at Arjuna with a smile in his face. And he said, Arjuna, those who fix their mind on me and worship me, Shraddhaya Parayopetaha, those who worship me with supreme faith. Those who worship me with supreme faith, them I consider to be the best devotees. So where is the disagreement? I have a symbol, you don't have a symbol. Bhagavan answered, it doesn't matter what if you use a symbol or not, but when you go for worship, do it wholeheartedly. Do it with Shraddhaya Parayopeta, with supreme faith. Put your total trust in Bhagavan. Let it come from the heart. Let it come from a sacred place in the heart with a lot of love for Bhagavan. Because the only thing you and I can give Bhagavan. What else can we give? What else can we give to Bhagavan? We bring prasad, we bring flowers, we perform arati. It's an expression of our love. But if it's not done with faith and devotion, it becomes lip service. It doesn't matter what religion, however you pray, with a form or no form, if you go and when you stand before your God and you speak and there's no love in your heart, it's only lip service. But it doesn't matter how many names and form. When you go, I see you in everything. Because the beauty of Vedic creation is Bhagavan is a nimit apadanakara. Bhagavan is the knowledge and the material of this universe. This whole Brahmanda came out of Ishvara. So Bhagavan can be superimposed in anything. Any symbol. But again, symbology is the ABC of spirituality. So those who worship me with supreme faith, them I consider to be the best bhakta. What a beautiful answer. Use your symbol. If you've grown out that way of worship, when you meditate, just close your eyes and feel Bhagavan's presence in the entire universe. You know, recently they discovered in atoms, they discovered the God particle. Western scientists, that's the name they give it. And what the Vedas and Upanishads say that all of these particles, they have energy. Every atom has energy. And that energy is Brahman. Brahman's energy present in each particle. Energy cannot be destroyed. We transform energy from one form to another to use it for convenience. But who created this energy? Bhagavan created it. And then what we do, we pattern, our names and these things. I've discovered this. You know, in Surya Siddhanta, there's description of so many different aspects of space and gravity, for example. One man was the name of a gentleman who put his name towards gravity. Like gravity was not there before he discovered it. So, worship Bhagavan with faith, steadfast faith and devotion. Now we'll go back quickly to the 54th verse of the 11th chapter. Is it possible for one to realize Bhagavan when we worship in the Hindu aspect, Sanatana Sat? We use a symbol and we perform puja. Doing Murti Puja, is it possible for someone to become one with Bhagavan, to attain self-realization? The valid question to ask. Bhagavan says, Bhaktya tvananyaya shaktya ahamevam vidhorjuna gyatum drishtum cha tattvena pravishtum cha parantapah. Bhagavan said, through single-minded devotion, bhaktya tvananyaya, ananya bhakti se, through single-minded devotion, O Arjuna, I can be gyatum, मुझे जान सकता है. Someone can know me through single-minded devotion. When Bhagavan said to know God doesn't mean that you have to go to heaven, or Bhagavan is sitting on a planet and you have to go there in a physical form to see Bhagavan. No, to discover who you are. You can know who you are. When you know who you are, you know you're essentially Bhagavan. So one can gyatum, drishtum, mujhe dekh sakta. One can see me also. And many devotees. Look at Mirabai. Look at Swami Tulsidas ji. They got the darshan of Bhagavan. They saw Bhagavan before them with their physical eyes. Charma chakshu se dekh. हम सब देख सकते हैं. We can see Bhagavan with our physical eyes, providing there is bhaktya tva ananyaya. There is implicit faith in Bhagavan, ananya bhakti. So one can know Bhagavan, one can see Bhagavan also. Tattvena, one can merge with Bhagavan. So this Atma, present in each and every one of us, is part and parcel of Bhagavan. I may have given you this example from Katha Upanishad last week, where our bodies are little containers of Atma. So imagine, I'm going to just repeat back again. Imagine in my hand here, I have a container in my hand, but this container is empty. If I were to turn my hand like that, nothing comes out of the container. It is empty, but I have a container in my hand. But is it really empty? No, it has space. Likewise, each conscious body is a little container of Atma. One. Purnamada Purnamidam, one. And it's difficult to wrap your mind with this one Atma is in everybody. What we hear sometime? This is one soul. When the soul dies, the soul disappears. Or the soul go to heaven, or the soul go to hell. But in Vedic Dharma, this one reality pervades everything. Ishavasya Upanishad, which is the last chapter of the Yajurveda. Ishavasya midam sarvam yat kinchat jagatyam jagat. Everything that you can see pervade. Everything is connected. So our little bodies are containers of Atma. When this body is destroyed, and this body will be destroyed one day, my friends. So again, don't be attached to the body. The body will have to die, but you as the soul, you have no birth. You will never cease to be. When this body is destroyed based on karma, this jiva attains moksha while the person is alive, becomes one with Brahman. If the jiva, the person does not attain moksha while he or she is alive, that person has to come in this world again. So through the medium, in any form of worship, Sagunupasana or Nirgunupasana, when there is Ananya Bhakti, we can know Bhagavan, know the self. And we can see Bhagavan, Drishtum, and Tattvena, become one with Bhagavan. That's the goal for all of us, to become one with Bhagavan. And we don't have to die to attain that. You become a Jivana Mukta when one attains oneness with Bhagavan. There is no hate in the heart. There is a connection with everything in the universe. That's where you find the sadhus. You don't find them in North America, those sadhus. You find them away in the Himalayas. They don't walk around too much. Those are Jivana Mukta sadhus. They're one with the universe. It doesn't matter what anyone say, anyone does to them, or how people react when they see. Look at the Naga sadhus sometimes. They're all naked. And when Westerners saw them for the first time, oh, who are these Hindus walking naked? They failed to realize these are self-realized. They said these are like little children, 2 years old, 1.5 year old. A little child has no hate or jealousy in his or her mind. The child learns from the parents. As the child grows older, whatever environment he or she is growing in, picks up those same attitude. So we're a product of our environment. We're all. A little child has no hate in his or her heart. The child doesn't know if the child is naked or not. We just run and play. So this is how these Naga Sadhu are. Self-realized individuals. They're one with Ishvara. And when you become one with Ishvara, all competition ceases. There's no more competition. You're not competing with anyone. You're one with Bhagavan. There's no reason for us to be stressed out with this, that, and worry about this and that and the other. If Bhagavan takes care of the birds and all of these animals in this universe, when we truly surrender, do you think Bhagavan will let you go without eating? You think Bhagavan would let you go without the basic necessities of life? We feel that we rush from one job to the other and run to all these things. I'm doing it because I want this, I want that. Without Bhagavan's kripa, who are we? Without Bhagavan's kripa, you can't even get up in the morning. You know so many people go to bed at night and we sleep. You know how many people do not get up after they go to bed in the morning? Make an average. How many 100,000 people do you think do not wake up when they go to bed? In a given day, over 1 million people die in their sleep, based on the research. And we worry about all of these things. Perform actions for Bhagavan. Mat karma krit. Put your trust in Bhagavan. Whatever we do for Bhagavan. Surrender totally. Put your trust in Bhagavan. Try not to entertain. Again, we're all together in the spiritual path. No hate. And also Nirvaira Sarva Bhut issue. No attachment and no hate. You'll discover who we are. So what is the goal in human life? Is to discover who we are. If we can't do it, when is the best time to do it? The best time is now. Don't put it off. So while we're focused on your career, your studies, think of that as well. Because our goal, if you don't attain it in this life, we have to come again. We have to come again. We have to come again. Go through all this suffering. And there's no guarantee you'll come with the human form. You'll be given a human form. There's no guarantee. Just surrender to Bhagavan. Put your trust in Bhagavan. He will take care. Boliye Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Today is Kartik Purnima, a very important Purnima. People go for a snan. They go to Ganga Devi and take a bath, a dip in the sacred river. Why we go for a bath? It's a reminder that we should cleanse ourselves. You know, a bath gives us a physical cleansing of the body. When we go to these sacred places, we try to purify the mind. Those who are from the West Indies, Guyana, Trinidad, we'll go to the seashore, we go to the Atlantic Ocean, and our Shraddha is there that there's a little bit of Ganga Jal mixed into that Atlantic Ocean. It's salt water in the Caribbean. But there is some Ganga Jal because there's only one source of water. Akashat patitam to yam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaram keshvam prati gacchati. So our Shraddha, we do Avahan in Atlantic Ocean. And we take a bath. And lakho log jate. Thousands of people go there and we do Ganga Puja. We can't go to Lake Ontario and take a bath today. You have to be really strong and brave to do that. Kaun jayega? Who will go? So take your bath at home, but when you every morning when we take our bath, although you turn the tap on and we have luxury, we have cold and warm water in this part of the world. So before you take your bath, when you turn the tap on, just touch it up. Gange cha mune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalismin Sanidhim Kuru. Do your avahan. And as the water comes from the shower, tell yourself that it's coming from Ganga when you're taking a bath. Again, it's a frame of mind. So today is Purnima as well. We do Satyanarayana Bhagavan Puja. And I know a lot of people say, Panditji, why not let us do everything in the morning so we can come once at the mandir and we have to come in the afternoon? Are bhai, Satyanarayana Puja must be done in the afternoon. Yasmin kasmin dine marti bhakti shraddha samanvita nishamukhi. Nishamukhi ka matlab sham ka samay. So if you're going to do this puja and we want to rush it and do it, don't do it. The Katha says this will be done in India. Bandhavai Brahmanaishchaiva, do it your brothers and sisters and friends in the evening. I get some calls over Panditji, you know, I'm coming from far. Can we come once and do the puja in the morning? Are bhaiya, the puja is not done for your convenience. It's done for Bhagavan. So after we finish today, we'll have lunch, and then this afternoon there will be puja to Satyanarayan Bhagavan, and we also do Ganga Arati on today. So you have a special container. We'll make those who कौन ऋषिकेश गए गंगा आरती के लिए? Who those who, if you've gone to Rishikesh for Ganga Arati, you must go to Rishikesh for Ganga. When you go to India, I always say, when you go to Bharat Mata, when there's a spiritual calling, when you go to India, visit Rishikesh and go for Ganga Arati. My favorite ashram, I studied there for a number of years, Paramat Niketan Ashram. They do beautiful Ganga Arati. And in 2001, it was 5 rupees. I don't know the price now with inflation. Probably it raised. It's much more expensive. It's a beautiful diya. It's an agarbatti in there. Beautiful flower, nicely done. And my time was 5 rupees. And you buy it, and when you do Arati, you light it, and you put it in Ganga Devi, and you just offer it this afternoon. So please join us this afternoon again. If you can, we do Ganga Arati and Satyanarayan Bhagavan Puja. Shriman Narayanaya Namo Namaha. We'll conclude with one beautiful bhajan. How should we approach Bhagavan? Maili chadar odh kaise. We all have faults and limitations, pyare. Don't make your fault and limitation be something that will keep you away from Bhagavan. Bhagavan knows. Just go with Ananya Bhakti, your faith and devotion. Maili chadar odh ke kaise, maili chadar odh ke kaise, द्वार तुम्हारे आऊं, हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे, मन ही मन शर्माओ, मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे. चादर ओढ़
चादर ओढ़ के कैसे
मैंने चादर ओढ़ के कैसे
Shri Krishna Chandraya Namaha.
Last Friday was Tulasi Vivaha, and we also had Tulasi Vivaha celebration. You know, all of these very important days in the calendar, they give us an opportunity for us to do self-introspection. We all get carried away with so many things. So many things we have to do within 24 hours. All these religious days, Ekadashi is there, Trayadashi is there, Chaturthi is there in each month. They give us an opportunity to just to pause and to think how compassionate, how dayalu Bhagwan is, how kind Bhagwan is to all of us. Count your blessings, my friends. Because the things that you have, I'm sure you know of some friends or co-worker who are much more qualified than you. They're much more qualified than us. But some reason or the other, they can't get the job that we get. Although they're much more qualified, you may be making more than them. I know so many people, much more qualified than you. And the one who is not so qualified, making much more money. Why? Why these things happen? Count your blessings. It's Bhagavan's Kripa. What do we find in the world? When things do not go our way, we blame everyone else. Is not true. And the first person we blame, if you're married, your spouse has to face the consequences. Oh, he or she is the cause of my unhappiness. We take it another further, we blame Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the source of all of these things. We fail to realize you create your destiny through karma. With this understanding, it doesn't matter what comes your way. Bhagavan would never see his devotees go through difficulties. Remember, Bhagavan has to take our karma into account too. We all have a mixed bag of karma. But for us, Bhagavan dayalu hai. हमारे भगवान हमेशा दयालु है. Approach Bhagavan with an open mind. When you read Bhagavad Gita, if you never read Bhagavad Gita or if you're reading Bhagavad Gita, for those people who would like to start reading the Bhagavad Gita, those who are following us on social media as well, first in the initial stages, just look at it, you're reading a book. Don't look at it as a scripture at the beginning. Just look at it as a book. As you continue reading, there will be a transformation. Because if you start with this notion there's a scripture, then it comes with the baggage, you have to accept this, you have to accept this, you have to accept that. No. Look at it as you're reading a novel or any kind of book. Bhagavan has something to say about you. And in knowing this book, it tells you that you have to become something. It only tells you how you should discover yourself. The scriptures in Vedic Dharma do not tell you to become a follower of any particular religion, unlike other scriptures. So if you got to study another scripture, first it comes with a package. You have to accept this, you accept this person, that person, that person. Then you read it. But no, look at the Bhagavad Gita, read it with an open mind. But as you go through, when you look at the beginning of the first chapter, look at Arjuna's challenges, for example. You and I have the same challenges today. Although we live in a sophisticated society, the same challenges are there. To do or to not to do. When I look at situation in life, I'm going to perform this action, how would it affect me and my family? Would it cause a rift, a discussion, problem between me and my family? We still have that same problem in today's society. So look at this scripture in the initial stages as you're just reading a book. And then later on you will discover. Then you'll see as if Bhagavan is speaking to you. While this conversation was going on, there were thousands upon thousands of soldiers there present. But no one saw the conversation between Bhagavan, Krishna and Arjuna. Is that true? Look at the Mahabharata. Look how many warriors were there. None of them could have seen. None of them heard the message. So while it was going on, there was also a silent witness to this message who was present. In the midst of Arjuna and Bhagwan Krishna, there was one person present there as well. वो कौन थे? बताइए तारांती जी। हाँ जी, देखिए यहाँ पे एक चित्र है और अर्जुन के रथ के ऊपर ये लाल ध्वज है, हनुमान जी का झंडा. There's a red flag here. So Hanumanji was a witness to this. So all the warriors who were there, they didn't know what was going on. When Bhagwan assumed the Vishwa Roop, when Arjuna saw this whole Brahmanda within Krishna Bhagavan, none of them saw it. Hanumanji was present. And another person saw from a distance. He received divine sight from Vyas Muni. And he was Sanjay, who was relating what happened on the battlefield. The battle happened far away. Hastinapur was very, very far away. So he got a divya drishti and he saw from a distance and related the message. So again, please read Bhagavad Gita. Do it with an open mind. You'll see the difference. बोलिए कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. आरती करेंगे. We'll do आरती. Please stand everyone. Come and do आरती everyone. When we do आरती, please do not step on the altar for safety concerns during आरती. Shri Krishnaya namo namaha Vasudevaya namo namaha Hare namaha. घंटी बजाइए please. वासुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की. आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की. गले में बैजंती माला Hallelujah.
हाथ जोड़िए। ओम त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणो त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्ति औषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरिति। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, जगदम्बे मैया की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। प्लीज टेक आरती।